You know, despite being roasted by Dumbledore at the beginning of the feast, this is amazing. I mean, I haven't eaten this good at Hogwarts ever. I mean, maybe during breakfast time, because, you know, I can wolf down some pancakes like nobody's business. But, I mean, this is fantastic. Did you try the green bean casserole? I mean, really, you should. What do you mean it looks funny? I have seen you willingly eat snails. Delicacy or not, that is like willingly slurping snot out of a shell, and you won't eat green beans with a bit of ham and cream of mushroom soup? That's where you draw the line? I worry for you. Frequently. This is the reason why. Conversations like this are why I am concerned for your well-being on a daily basis. God. Ooh, dessert time. All right. Let's see. Still no pudding. Well, you know, the first course was fantastic, and I will never turn down a pumpkin pasty or a cauldron cake. So that, I can live with that. It's a decent start to the year. I'll take it. I have found through trial and error that I apparently really like rock cakes. I didn't know what those were when y'all first showed them to me, but those little boulders of shortbread and dried fruit, they're good. They're tasty. It really is like eating a rock, but you know, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Oh, well, I guess that means dinner's over. They really should give us like a 5-minute warning or something, like, hey, by the way, scarf down the last few bites because it's about to disappear. It really would be nice if they do something like that, but that's fine. That's fine. Why is everyone going so quiet? What? Oh. Dumbledore's talking again. I'm just gonna avoid eye contact.
Now that we're all fed and watered, I must ask for your attention for a few moments while I go over a list of announcements I need to make before we all head off to bed. First things first, our caretaker Filch has asked that I inform you all that he has updated the list of things that are not permitted upon school grounds. The list now includes screaming yo-yos, fanged frisbees, and ever-bashing boomerangs. The full list comprises of some 430 items and can be viewed in its entirety in Mr. Filch's office. Second, I would like to inform the first years and remind everyone else that the Forbidden Forest is aptly named, as entry to it is not permitted to students, and I suggest, if you would not like to meet a most unfortunate end, you heed this warning. And lastly, it is my unfortunate and painful duty to inform you all that this year we will not be having our Quidditch House Cup tournament.
What? He can't be serious.
This is due to an event that is taking place starting early October and will be consuming much of our teachers' free time. Therefore, they will not have the time nor resources to dedicate to Quidditch this year, unfortunately. Which brings me to my last point. It is my pleasure to announce... Oh. Ooh. Who's that? That's Mad Eye Moody, the guy Dad was going to help this morning.
What happened to him?
Dunno. There's no telling how much of that was intentional or caused by a dark wizard or an accident. I hope you will all give a warm welcome to our new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, Professor Moody. It is good to see you, Alistair. I hope that the journey did not treat you too poorly.
Yeah, got on fine. Made it here, didn't I?
I'm glad to hear it. Have a seat, some food if you like. I will finish up the announcements and then we can continue this conversation later.
Right.
As I was saying, we will be having the pleasure of hosting an event that has not been held in over a century. This year, in the next few coming months, we will be hosting the Tri-Wizard Tournament here at Hogwarts.
You're joking!
I assure you, Mr. Weasley, I am not joking. Though that does remind me of an excellent one I heard over the summer about a troll, a hag, and a leprechaun that went into a bar. But perhaps now is not the time. Where was I? Yes, the Tri-Wizard Tournament. For those of you who know what it is, I do hope you'll forgive a brief explanation for those who may not. The Tri-Wizard Tournament was established some 700 years ago as a friendly competition between the three largest European schools of wizardry, that is, Beauxbaton, Durmstrang, and of course, Hogwarts. It had taken place every 5 years, hosted by a different school each time, but unfortunately was discontinued due to the, quite large death toll.
Did he just say death toll?
The way it works is each school chooses their best and brightest student to represent them in a series of trials where they will compete for not only the glory of establishing their school as the best, but also a prize of 1,000 galleons. However, there is a catch. The only reason the Ministry has agreed to allow us to recommence this tournament is because they have imposed an age restriction on the event. Anyone who is not of age, that is to say under 17, will not be permitted to apply to become the champion for their school.
What? Age restriction? That's rubbish!
Yeah, we should be allowed to compete if we're willing to risk it.
Oh, thank fuck, I don't have to participate in this. I'm only 14. God, I have never been so happy to be underage in my life. Thank you, Marlon.
The champions will be chosen by an impartial judge, and there will be certain precautions put in place to make sure that our underage students do not slip in under the radar, so I implore you not to waste your or the judge's time trying.
Do you think we could trick the impartial judge? I reckon if we brewed up a convincing age potion, tacked on a couple of years, yeah. You think Adrian would help? Depends on how concerned he is about the death toll thing. But maybe. It's a potion. He loves those.
There is one more piece of exciting news. As previously mentioned, this tournament is held between the three largest European schools of witchcraft, Beauxbaton, Durmstrang, and Hogwarts. But this year, the Ministry has decided we will be entertaining a fourth school. In honor of our very own foreign exchange student, Mr. Brown, we will be inviting Ilvermorny to join us during this tournament.
What? What?
He didn't just say that. He didn't just say that, did he? Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Oh, Snape looks pissed.
Can't say I blame him, considering